Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and once again I'm here with Landon with Prestige Custom Builders, a show we do once a week on Tuesdays at 11 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
It's Mother's Day weekend coming up. It's all about families.
It's all about mama.
All about mama.
That's right.
But it's funny, you know, I've gone to my mom's for Mother's Day weekend, and Mom, let me get something brought in, you know, so you don't have, oh no, they still want to cook and they still want to man the kitchen.
That's what moms do, right?
Yeah, and that's what I had to learn for her birthday the other week when we were up there. She wanted to fix all this stuff. I said, Mom, we've got barbecue coming in. We don't need anything. And finally, Chris said, David, she's 92. If she wants to cook something, let her cook it.
Absolutely.
It makes her feel good. So, but your ties with the Crab Festival are on its third year now.
Yeah.
And it's all about the fun run. And we know through other shows, you're all about family and giving back to the community. Let's talk a little bit about what it means to you and your family, not only to be the presenting sponsor of the run, but you participate in it.
Yeah, we've enjoyed our time as the presenting sponsor of the fun run. We joked about it just a minute ago before we started the show. The first year I ran, and it wasn't fun for me. But no, everybody out there has a great time. It was fun. I will take it back. It's just, you know, 5K is a long ways when you don't run all very often.
Right.
So, but it's one of those deals. You start seeing all those different families come out there. I believe we've had winners in categories of, you know, either son or daughter, mom, and then dad or grandparent. I think maybe even one time, actually, they won 3 different events, or different categories. And so that's really fun to see. Being on Mother's Day weekend, the Crab Fest, you know, you start to see a lot of families come out there Friday night. You start to see a lot of families come out there Saturday, and they really enjoy the event as a family. And,
right.
and you know, tie it all in with Mother's Day. I mean, what better way to celebrate something than to go do it all together as a family?
I remember telling you about 4 weeks ago or 5 weeks ago, hey, I'm going to be gone this date through this date because it's my mom's birthday. And you said something to me that's really stuck with me. You said, well, tell her congratulations, have a good time. And then as we were talking, you said, you know, that's one thing when it comes to family, if you need to do something, you'll never hear me complain about you not being here because it's about the family. And that has really sunk in on family and what families do. And down here with Bolivar, especially before Ike, you know, there were families that had homes down here for 30 and 40 years.
Yeah.
You know, the kids grew up there and their kids grew up there, and they bought the lot probably for $800 and built a 600 square foot house that everyone just loved.
Yeah.
You know, now the houses are a little bit bigger. Prestige Custom Homes are awesome, giving some culture and look to the peninsula.
Yeah.
But it's still about family. Very few times do I talk to someone that they're here visiting or they have a home here that they don't mention the word family.
Well, I said that to you on that deal because you were talking about you were going to be out of town for a couple of days.
Right.
And I said, look, family first.
Right.
And that's the way it is. And that's what down here, you may not even be family with some of these people down here, but because you do so much stuff together in such a small knit community, they almost become family.
Right.
Even though it may not be blood or kin. And so that's what, you know, this whole peninsula is about is you know, 27 miles stretch. Of family. Right. Like seriously, like you know, when I was a kid, we talk about when I was a kid coming down here at 3, 4, 5 years old, we stayed in one of those little 600 square foot houses.
With no AC.
No AC. You took a shower by a water hose. We were down in Old Bolivar, right by the bait camp. Like that was how we had 4 families that all kind of came together in that little house, and we would spend weekends together down here during the summer, and that is how Bolivar Peninsula was introduced to me.
Right.
And so that goes back to that whole family deal.
Now the garages are about as big as some of the homes that we started staying in.
Yeah, the underside can have as many amenities as what the other homes
right.
had.
So, well, like I said, this was about letting everyone know about Landon and his ties, Prestige Custom Builders ties to the Crab Festival, not just for 1 year, a return and a return and a return. And every year we do these shows talking about what it means to be part of the Crab Festival and sponsor it. And we've done some shows on the check givebacks and stuff about giving back to the community. So, but if you're looking for a custom built home, handcrafted, from your design ideas to his layout to custom interior, give Prestige Custom Builders a home. They've got a great home and a quality home, and you have a spec?
We've got one spec, that'll be finished probably end of May. And
that's the one that's second row.
Yep. And then we just acquired, or in the process of acquiring, another piece of property right now. Plans have already been drawn. We'll send it to engineering before the show probably airs. So we're going to have another one that'll be ready for us as well.
Real soon.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, look them up online at www.prestigeCustomBuilders.net. They've got a great website, and make sure you follow them on their social media, because they're periodically posting pictures, reels, information on some of the homes they have coming up. We're going to head on out. Landon, thanks for joining us. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and we'll see you at the Texas Crab Festival. God bless, and bye-bye. Video equipment is sponsored by Crystal Beach Decor and More, located at 1959 Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas, and Beachy Beatnik Boutique and Jewelry, located at 970 Surfside and Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas. Thank you to these two businesses for being our 2025 video equipment sponsor for Bolivar Live.